Hey everyone, welcome back to Nullmiko channel. I'm Michael and today we have an exciting topic for you. If you're working with Azure B2C and struggling with deploying custom policies across different environments, you're in the right place. Custom policies are the backbone of Azure B2C, allowing you to define authentication and authorization experiences tailored to your needs. But what happens when you have multiple environments with unique configurations? Well, that's what we're going to solve today. Imagine you have these XML policy files, trust framework base.xml, login docs.xml, trust framework extensions.xml, signup.xml, and trust framework localizations.xml. They are all set up for one environment, but you have dev, set, UAT, and pro environments, each with its own tenant name, content definition, and API URL paths. By default, these policy files have hard-coded configurations specific to one environment. Manually modifying them for each environment is time-consuming and error-prone. So how can we handle these environment-specific configurations efficiently? Our solution involves using variable replacement. Instead of hard-coding environment-specific settings, we'll use placeholders like settings variable name. Then we'll set up deployment pipelines using Azure DevOps or GitHub Actions to replace these variables during deployment. This way, we can easily deploy the same policy files to different environments without manual edits. Let's dive into the details. First, let's understand variable replacement. Here's a policy file with settings. Notice the settings.tenant and other placeholders. These will be replaced with actual values during deployment. You can define these variables in your deployment pipeline, and they'll be replaced automatically. This makes policies adaptable to different environments. Now let's see how to manage these variables in VS Code. Here's a policy file in VS Code. I'll show you how to add and manage environment variables, making it easy to switch between environments during development. With our variables in place, it's time to set up deployment pipelines. You can choose Azure DevOps or GitHub Actions depending on your preference. These pipelines will ensure that the right variables are used for each environment during deployment. Now let's walk through deploying a policy with environment-specific settings. Watch how the pipeline replaces the variables, ensuring consistency across different environments. But what about custom user attributes? Can we deploy them to different environments? Absolutely. You can declare these attributes in your B2C custom policies, and they'll be automatically created during policy upload. If you prefer automation, you can use the Graph API with PowerShell in an automated pipeline. Let me show you how to declare user attributes in custom policies. We'll also touch on using Graph API for advanced automation. And there you have it. Deploying Azure B2C custom policies with different environment configurations doesn't have to be a headache anymore. By using variable replacement and setting up deployment pipelines, you can streamline the process and save valuable time. We covered variable replacement, pipeline setup, and even managing user attributes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to drop a comment below. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for more exciting Azure B2C tutorials. Until next time, happy coding!